Let's switch tracks to US President Donald Trump, who has said that if Hamas doesn't release all hostages it's holding in Gaza by noon of Saturday, the ceasefire deal with Israel could be cancelled. Well, Donald Trump's public message has come about at a time that, this is Hamas that has made an announcement on Monday that it will suspend the release of 3 Israeli hostages planned for Saturday due to Israel's violations up until further notice. A spokesperson for the armed wing of Hamas says that the group is postponing the next scheduled release of Israeli hostages, blaming what he says are Israeli violations of the ceasefire deal. 3 hostages held in Gaza are due to be freed on Saturday in exchange for more Palestinian prisoners held in Israel.
Well, I would say this, and I'm going to let that because that's Israel's decision, but as far as I'm concerned, if all of the hostages aren't returned by Saturday at 12 o'clock, I think it's an appropriate time. I would say cancel it and all bets are off and let hell break out. I'd say they ought to be returned by 12 o'clock on Saturday, and if they're not returned, all of them, not in drips and drabs, not 2 and 1 and 3 and 4 and 2. Saturday at 12 o'clock, and after that, I would say all hell is going to break out.
Ghazali joining us to get us more on this. Ghazali, we just heard Donald Trump saying that all hell will break loose, giving that deadline of noon of Saturday, warning that the ceasefire deal with Israel will be off if they don't adhere to what has already been decided upon.
See, the next 24 hours is going to be very critical because we have seen that how the hostage deal is in the second phase now. The second phase in the sense that we are nearing the end of the first phase. Many hostages have been released around what we believe is that around more than 90 hostages are still in the captivity of Hamas. And Hamas is now perhaps said that they're considering not to release it. They have delayed it. They have postponed the release of hostages. It was scheduled for this Saturday, saying that due to Israel violating the ceasefire, they are not going to release the hostages. Now, US President Donald Trump, the way he has been talking about Gaza, the way he has been talking about take over the Gaza campaign, it certainly suggests that things are not looking very favorable for all the stakeholders in the Middle East.